Bless the Lord, O my soul, blessed art thou, Lord. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all he hath done for thee, who is gracious unto all thine iniquities.
Anyone who has visited Seattle has probably gone to the Pike Place Market, which is actually one of the more famous markets in the country, one of the oldest. Years ago, I had a close friend visit me here at the monastery. He was a Roman Catholic priest from Montana. And so I decided to take him to the Pike Place Market. After we parked my vehicle and started into the market, a homeless man came up. He was a Native American from Alaska, and he put his hands out like this, and he said, "Father, may I have your blessing?" So I blessed him, and then he said, "Would you pray for me?" So I laid my cross on his forehead, and I offered a prayer on his behalf. This was a very tender moment. It was a moment that really brought home to me the importance of my attire. It's not about me, it's about Christ and it's about his church. If I had been in civvies like my friend, this man would not have come forward. He would not have received Christ's blessing. I was wearing the cassock of an Orthodox priest, and the skufa on my head, and a cross around my neck. This man benefited by my attire because it gave him permission to come up and ask for God's blessing. Later, my friend said, "You know, he didn't come up and ask for my blessing, and he didn't come up to ask me to pray for him, because he had no idea I'm a priest. Look at me, I'm in civvies." That's something that all of us Orthodox Christian priests and monks need to remember. That in order to be accessible to the people around us, they need to know who we are. There is a temptation with many Orthodox priests to want to blend in to the society. When they have a day off, they tend to want to wear civvies. And sometimes when they're still feeling like they're on duty, they wear a clerical suit, which doesn't bespeak of Orthodoxy, but of Episcopalians or Roman Catholics. But if they really want to have the gospel of Christ infused into the people around them, they will realize the importance of the attire, of even the look. When we look back at the Old and New Testaments, the prophets and the apostles all had beards. The importance of the beard for Orthodox Christians is as important as is the cassock. Because this is what tells people that come in contact with us that we are not of this world, but we are of Christ. We are of the kingdom to come. My experience, having done this for some 40 years, is that people are drawn to not me, but to Orthodoxy, because they see something there that is different, that is missing in this society of ours that has gone completely secular. So to my brother priests, I reach out to you with a heart that loves you and asks you to please consider my words, not as a reprimand for what you've done in the past, but as an invitation to be living the gospel, not just on Sunday morning in your church, but everywhere you go. grocery store, walking in the park with your family, driving the car, even being pulled over by a police officer because you went too fast. Those are the moments when you can look at that officer and after you have the ticket, bless you for your service and think of the impact that that will have on the officer. Think of the impact you can have in a restaurant when you leave a good tip for the waitress and she sees your attire, and from that point on she thinks, what a generous man that was, that Orthodox priest. I want to look into Orthodoxy. God bless us all.
Both now and ever and unto the ages of ages. Amen. Only begotten Son and immortal